put a tiny house on wheels in my backyard in California? Yes. In California, the city of San Jose allows for the installation of accessory dwelling units called as ADUs, including tiny homes in the backyards of residential properties. However, it is crucial to note that specific regulations and requirements exist regarding ADUs, including tiny homes within the city of San Jose. These regulations encompass factors such as lot size, setbacks, height restrictions, parking requirements, and design guidelines. It is always advisable to consult with the San Jose Planning Department or visit their official website to obtain the most up-to-date information on the rules and regulations pertaining to installing tiny homes on wheels as ADUs in your backyard. Determine the current local zoning and land use laws that apply to placing a tiny house on wheels in your backyard. It is recommended to reach out to the San Jose Planning Department. They possess the most accurate and recent information regarding zoning regulations, building codes, specific requirements, restrictions, and permitting process associated with tiny homes in residential areas. Consulting with the planning department will provide guidance on whether placing a tiny home in your backyard is permitted and any additional considerations you need to be aware of. Furthermore, it is important to acknowledge that California state law governs all accessory dwelling units, which includes regulations that must be considered alongside local laws and guidance. Local zoning regulations in California determine the allowable uses within a backyard. For instance, in San Jose, one tiny home is typically allowed per lot if it meets specific setback requirements and is located in the rear yard. Similarly, in Los Angeles, tiny houses are allowed as ADUs since December 2019. It is very important to be familiar with these local guidelines, regulations to ensure the compliance. When considering placing a tiny home on your property, it is crucial to adhere to the safety standards. Some individuals may attempt to bypass the land use permitting process or exploit loopholes. However, failure to obtain the necessary approvals upfront may result in fines and potential code enforcement actions later. Some tiny house owners skip the land use permitting process and just put the tiny house on their property, or there might be loopholes in the process that some try to jump through. If you fail to get the necessary approvals upfront, although you could face fines and a code enforcement action later. Before taking any shortcuts or skipping the permitting process entirely, talk to a land use attorney licensed in your state to help to make sure your tiny house is lawful. To ensure the legality of tiny homes, it is advisable to consult with a land use attorney licensed in California. They can provide guidance and ensure compliance with all necessary regulations. As always, it is beneficial to share your experience and thoughts on installing a tiny house. If you have any insights or comments regarding the installation process, feel free to share them below. And as always, feel free to leave any questions or suggestions in the comments below. Again, this is Suma Sridhar, real estate broker in the Bay Area with the tradition of excellence and integrity. I love what I do and people love what I do. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day.